folks, what's going on today? I hope everyone's doing really good. It's been about a week or so since I've shot any videos. I know. I apologize. I've been really busy trying to get things ready for winter time. It's just around the corner. And when you live in Maine, you don't mess around. You get your ducks in a row. So anyway, this was the last guitar I've been kind of tinkering on here. This belongs to a friend of mine. It's an Ovation Celebrity. One of his friends gave it to him. It was in really bad shape. It needed neck reset and a few other odds and ends, some broken braces, you know, the usual stuff. So anyway, we decided to cut the neck off and do a bolt-on conversion, which came out really nice. It was really easy to do, and it saved the guitar. You can play it again, at least. The action's nice and low. Now I've got 10 gauge strings on this, acoustic strings, but they're 10 through, I don't know, 48, 52. I don't know where the string package is. I might have some. Yeah, I do have some. Let me see. These are 10 through 48 Fender. That's what I'm running on this until it gets broke in. It will take heavier strings, but where it just went through a major surgery, just gonna put 10s on it and play it for a few days and make sure it doesn't move. Now it doesn't sound that great unplugged. It's really made to be plugged in, which I have not plugged it in yet, so that's gonna be the next hurdle, just to make sure all that works. The light comes on, so I'm guessing it works, hopefully. And there's one little cap on the back of the tuner, the little round cap popped off. So when you're working on these, put some tape over the back of these. I replaced this with one that, these say Ovation on the little center cap. I replaced it with one that didn't say Ovation. And last night, I was cleaning the shop and I found the original one that fell out. It took me a week, but I found it. So I gotta put that back in, and pretty much that's it. Now it's a pretty comfortable guitar to play, other than the Ovation, you know, roundness. They kind of awkward to hold and they always want to slip like that, but this one isn't too bad. I've played some of the bigger bodied ones and they can be really awkward to play. So anyways, you know, for an inexpensive guitar, it's the neck profile, the playability is really good. I wished I had something like this that played this easy when I first started playing, you know. So it'd be a great guitar for that. Plugged in, it may sound nice too. We'll get to that eventually, but I just wanted to string it up today for the first time and just check everything over. We did take the bridge off this too and re-glued it. It was rolled up and it was loose, so everything's looking really nice. Nice and clean. You can't even tell that the bridge has been off this thing. You know, you can tell it's had a neck reset. You can see a little glue under the binding here, because you have to, if you're going to tilt the neck this way, you have to shim this fretboard extension up a little bit. It's just the way it is. I mean, it's a visual thing, but it's also able to, you know, being able to play the thing. So you're either going to look at them or you're going to play them. So, you know, to me, I really don't own any wall hanger guitars. They either play or they don't live here. Unless it was just something really sentimental, which I would try to fix it so I could play it. That's what it's all about. So now I'm playing a thin pick too. My next thing will be to get a heavy pick, really start to dig in on this and loosen this thing up a little bit. So I'll be doing that over the next couple days. I'll have my morning coffee and really dig down in here deep and strum this thing really hard, on purpose, of course, like I said, just to get everything vibrating, moving around in there, and just kind of settle it back into where its new home is. You know, guitars are like us. When you come out of a major surgery, you're not right for a week or two. Let's just say it. You might not ever be right again. There's always that too. Same with guitars. They may never be right again when you get done with them. But uh, I found that most all of them can be fixed. It's really, it comes down to this. I mean, how much money do you want to invest in it? Now, doing a neck reset on something like this is not worth it. That is not economical. Uh, the guitar isn't even worth half the price of a neck reset. So, being a repair guy and just, having time freed up once in a while to do this stuff, I don't mind doing it. I saved another one. You can play it. Maybe some kid will learn to play on this, and that's really my hope. It isn't about money or anything like that. So, when I can just sink in, my time to fix some of these, I will do that sometimes. And, you come across these jobs where you have to tell people it's not worth it. It's not worth fixing. It's not worth paying me to fix it or somebody else, because you might as well just go buy a brand new guitar, with the money you'd have wrapped up in it. But, if I find one on the side of the road that's reasonable or free, if it's just going to be a donation of my time or to help somebody else out, I will do that, It's good practice as well. If you're getting into this repair thing, it's not a real glamorous job. There isn't a ton of money to be made doing it either. At the end of the day, you end up putting more hours in than you probably get paid for. If you're doing the job right. I try to be really meticulous about it. I try not to leave anything bad. And if I make a mistake, I either fix it or, I just have to move on, I guess. But most of the time, I've been very lucky about that. I haven't really made any mistakes that have ruined an instrument or anything like that. So, that can happen. You can ruin a lot of guitars before you figure out how to really fix them. So I do recommend buying something inexpensive like this and practicing on it. Again, it really wasn't about any monetary value or anything like that. It was honestly just, I was curious to see how these would come apart. I'd never done any neck removals on an Ovation, so sometimes it's good to do one for nothing, just so you learn. And it's good practice, like I said. So we're going to put that original center cap back on that tuner. And there's a couple dings in the back of the neck here, some pretty good dents. I filled a few of them in, but this is a personal thing with me. I don't like feeling dings, dents, divots, or anything in the neck. I hate the feel of that. I don't want to think about, I'm trying to think about playing, I don't want to run my hand across and go, oh, dent, 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 because I don't know, I got OCD or something. I'll just start thinking about the dents and not playing. So I do like to have the neck really smoothed up, no imperfections, so it just feels the same every time. Some guys can play guitars with the finish gone, bare wood. I can't do that. I don't know. It's just a thing, my thing. Anyway, this will make somebody a nice playing guitar, especially, somebody just getting going. It's got a small enough body so, a kid could play it, or a smaller person. It plays super easy too. I mean, the strings are so close now that, with tens, they push down really nice and easy. So this would be a very good guitar for that. And, just a campfire guitar, morning coffee, pull this thing out and wail on it, Good to keep around the shop. It's it's kind of like one of those. It's got some pretty good cracks in the top. It's mostly finished stuff. I kind of looked through and stuck a light in, covered it up, and see if I saw any light peeking out through the cracks, which I didn't. So I think it's just in the lacquer, and these Ovations are definitely known for it. The wood and the plastic will both expand and contract, but they'll do it at different paces. So, it happens. You see a lot of Ovations with cracked tops. It's just what it is. You really have to pay attention to these and keep them in a good environment or in a case. Humidify them once in a while, but you got to be careful doing that too, like you said, because plastic and wood expand and contract at different rates. So it can be tricky. The best thing is just try to keep your room right, keep it in a case when you're not playing it, and it should hold together quite well. I have an Ovation, I think it's an Elite upstairs in my collection there, and that one's crack free. It's really nice, and it stayed really nice, but I keep it in the case when I'm not playing it, just because of that reason. Just, I've seen so many of these with cracked tops that it's just something you got to pay attention to. So anyways, I'm going to stop gabbing and yakking and blabbing here, folks. I do hope you're all doing really well, and it is good to be back and doing a few videos. I've got some more repair work to do, but I think I'm going to take a break on the repair work, and I need to play guitar. I haven't really played guitar for a few weeks, so I definitely could notice it instantly, like, holy cow, I've lost some ground here in my playing, so I got to get back to it. I'd like to do some more lessons as well. I kind of miss doing that. I don't know, I got kind of burned out doing it and bored of doing guitar lessons, but you got to kind of split this stuff up. If I just, do one thing all the time, you get bored with it. I'm sure you guys get bored watching videos of this workbench and all that stuff. So we'll try to keep it broke up, like you said, and I would like to get back to doing some lessons and videos on that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be back real soon with some new stuff and hopefully some guitar lessons as well. Thanks for tuning in as always, folks. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate all you guys checking out my channel. There's a lot of videos in my playlists. I've got them all broke up into guitar repairs, guitar lessons, guitar demos, amp demos, pedals, fret jobs, you name it, it's in there. So check it out, scroll through those, and hopefully some of that information will help you guys out too. All right, thanks again. We'll see you guys real soon. Be good. Okie doke.